هلو هلو هلو. اهلا في جزء تاني من اجزاء مافيا 3. يلا بينا من غير مقدمة طويلة، يلا بينا ندخل على الموضوع على طول ونبدأ الجزء ده. في الجزء اللي فات كنا خلاص رحنا المدينة اللي هي بتاعت الملاهي دي اللي كان مستخبي فيها دوسات وقتلناه. دلوقتي الدور إيه اللي بيخبط ده؟ في عفاريت عايشين هنا ولا ايه؟ دلوقتي الدور جاي على بقية العصابة بقى اللي هم المفروض هيبقى جورجي وسال ماركانو. يلا بينا. انا بفكر اغير هدومي، انتوا ايه رايكم؟ انا عايز اغير الستايل شويه. هو فين مم. بنغير كده هدومنا في الشارع. اكشن. السلام، والله شكلنا جامد. طيب المفروض بقى هنعمل دلوقتي، هنتحرك على ماشي ديري هولو هنا. بيرلس كلاب الرقم ده زي ما هو من الجيم اللي فات. انا معايا دلوقتي كام؟ في 812. لا خليهم معايا في الوالت. كيك باك توك تو كاساندرا. طيب يلا نتكلم مع كاساندرا، احنا هنا في نفس المكان. وده نشوف بقى ايه بقية الناس هنوصل لهم ازاي.
Set's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same man who killed Baca, who wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.
Worker expenses for your next call to Cassandra's associates will be covered. Current income 64,000. Income increase 0. About to assign this district to Cassandra. Each underboss wants to improve their earn, so they will offer you favors like weapons, markers, vehicle upgrades, and services through their associates. تمام. طيب كده اتفتحت لنا مهمتين. في مهمة ممكن نساعد فيها كاساندرا، هي طلبت مني ان انا، لان العصابة بتاعتها عندهم مشاكل معايا بما ان انا قتلت البوس بتاعهم القديم. فهو ايه عايزاني ايه اعمل لهم شوية مهمات كده بحيث ان هم يستلطفوني، لان هم يعتبر دلوقتي تبعي. وفي نفس الوقت هيجي لي منهم فلوس. فانا من رأيي ان احنا نعمل المهمة دي وبعدين نعمل المهمة الاساسية اللي هنروح نكلم فيها دونيفن، اللي هو بيقول لي في more potential candidates for recruitment. هيبقى في ناس تانية هنعمل لهم recruitment عشان يبقوا تبعنا في المدينة. اوكي نبدأ.
Please make yourself comfortable. We have this kind of money because of all the work you've done. I recognize the trust you had to have to put the holler in my hands. You won't regret it.
ماشي. انا دلوقتي بقى معايا فلوس كتير، فانا بفكر الاول قبل ما اروح اعمل المهمه دي ممكن اروح اوديهم بس احطهم في ال current cash in wallet 1172 stage here to والله لا خليهم معايا. ماشي. نروح هنا الاول هنكلم نشوف ايمانويل ده اللي هو تبع كاساندرا ونشوف هي ايه المهمه اللي هيديها لنا او محتاج مساعده في ايه ونساعده. انا الاول معايا سلاح ومعايا طلق زي الفل. تمام يلا بينا يلا بينا. رغم ان دونيفن كان حذرني قال لي ما تضيعش وقتك في المهمات الجانبيه بتاعتهم، وده يعني نوعا ما منطقي، بس في نفس الوقت برضو طالما فيها فلوس بزياده ليه لا. اعتقد لو المهمه دي ما فيهاش حاجه جديده، يعني لو مهمه ممله ممكن اعملها كات اصلا من الفيديو. لو حاجه مكرره ما اعتقدش ان انا مش شايف حاجه من الشمس. شت، الشمس اصلا عمياني في الطريق. لما فيهاش حاجه جديده خلاص مش مشكله، ممكن ما اسجلهاش. ده هنعديله ازاي ده؟ ممكن نعدي من فوق بقى. لا ده هم عايزين نقف هنا. ماشي. يا رب ما يكونش في تماسيح مش ناقصه.
You want to buy something? You need to talk to Cassandra.
She said you could use some help, assuming you're Emmanuel.
Assume at your own risk, Lincoln Clay.
So running the weed, y'all got a routine laid out?
We take a boat to the bayou, grab the bears, bring them back.
Bayou can be a rough territory. Dixie Mafia knows every inch.
Do those white boys scare you, Fred? Did they touch your zozo when you were a child?
Cassandra failed to mention your charming personality.
I highly doubt she forgot.
You do this kind of thing back in Haiti?
Back in my country, I was a hooligan, a priest.
What does a priest know about trafficking weed?
I did not run marijuana, Fred. My cargo was refugees, people. I saved their lives, got them away from Duvalier. But you probably don't know much about that.
We gonna have a problem, you and me?
Cassandra says we are partners, that everything is cool between us. Are we cool?
Don't think I call it that.
Neither would I. Cassandra might be able to let go of what you did to our people, but I cannot.
Maybe you'd be happier back in Haiti.
It was not my choice to come here, leave my home. But I'm trying to make the best of it.
Aren't we all?
There are still Dixie Mafia scattered around the hollow. If you have the time, you should see to them. Convince them to leave.
Trafficking. Trafficking's an optional way to increase an underboss earn. It allows them to pass along more kickback to you. Complete trafficking runs also reveal intel on your underboss lieutenants and increase your underboss loyalty. Make deliveries to rackets to increase their earning potential. You can continue to go after Marcano's organization or complete trafficking runs to fatten your wallet.
A shipment of weed is being delivered down in the bayou. Get a boat, use it to bring everything back. Cassandra is a woman of great strength, fiercely independent. But sometimes she uses her independence to keep others at a distance.
مش عاجبني الراجل ده. عيل سئيل كده. تمام ماشي. طيب احنا كده تمام. دلوقتي هنروح لدونيفن نشوف احنا كده خلاص يعني. هي كاساندرا في تحتها ناس كتير، انا بس ايه بظبط علاقتي بيهم لحد يعني. هي كانت بتقول لي ايه، بتقول لي الناس متضايقين جدا ان انت قتلت البوس القديم بتاعهم اللي هو كان اسمه، مش فاكر كان اسمه ايه كده، باكا، كان اسمه باكا. فبتقول لي بقى ايه، عايزين يعني مش عارفين يتعاملوا معاك على انك حد تبعنا خلاص، اللي هو ايه يعني صديق، لازم هتفضل عدو. الحل الوحيد بقى ان احنا ايه نحاول نعمل معاهم شويه بيزنس، شويه شغل، منه نجيب فلوس ونسترزق، ومنه ايه يا ولاد، ومنه يبقوا اصحابنا. تعال بقى نشوف دونيفن ايه المعلومات اللي عنده الجديده.
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. 2 of the city's finest scumbags. Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
You always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
اوبا لا فيتو سكاليتا تاني. اخيرا جت فرصه بقى ان احنا ايه هنتعامل معاه. وبما ان هو دول الاثنين التو كانديديتس اللي هو دونيفن شايف ان هم ممكن يساعدونا ان احنا نبقى ضد سال ماركانو، اللي هو فيتو، والراجل اللي هو ابو الولد اللي كان معانا في العمليه، الولد اللي هو اللي اتقتل. فدلوقتي انا دوري يعني قشطه، انا تمام كده هدور على هجيب الاثنين دول. دي اول مهمه، فيتو رانز. تمام. ايه ده؟ فين المهمه التانية؟ تمام. فاحنا عندنا مهمتين. المهمه الاولى اللي هو بيرك ده اللي هو ابو الولد اللي مات يا عيني، اللي هو بتاع العربيات. وانا شايف ان دي حاجه حلوه، ان ممكن يبقى الراجل ده فرصه حلوه ان احنا يبقى معانا عربيات احسن بكتير من العربيات اللي هي السكه اي كلام اللي احنا بنلاقيها في الطريق دي. وبعد انا بفكر كده انا هعمل المهمات بتاعت بيرك الاول، نشوف احاول اضمه معانا، وبعدين ايه نشوف فيتو سكالت. يلا بينا.
Burke. Been a while.
Lincoln Clay. Jesus Christ on the cross. Now it's in everything. Heard you were dead.
Been hearing that a lot.
The fuck do you want?
Came here to make you a business proposition.
Is that so?
I'm going after Marcano, his brothers, anyone else that's associated with him.
You want my help?
Way I see it, once we deal with Barbieri, you get Point Verdun back. After that, we can discuss what happens to the rest of the city.
No, fuck off. Got involved in chalky bastards once already. Look where it got me.
From where I'm standing, I'm not seeing much of a difference between then and now.
You listen, and you listen, God, you fuck. Danny was so burned up, the coroner wouldn't let me get a last look at him. If anyone's killing that fucking Marcano, it's me.
Unless Marcano's hanging around one of these dive bars, I don't think he has too much to worry about.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. There's got more stones in the likes of you there are fucking off. A fucking ingrate. Coming to your question, me. You and your kind, you cut and run at the first sign of trouble. You always have, you always will.
Burke need convincing that you're serious. Speed, drive dangerously, drive on the wrong side of the road, execute jumps, and thread the needle to bring him around. عايزين نعمل.
Hands on the dashboard, motherfucker.
What a Christ you think you're doing?
You were bragging about your stones, so I figured we'd take a little ride. See who cracks first.
ماشي.
Sharky or the Mick.
المفروض ان احنا هنسوق بقى ايه زي المجانين لحد ما نقنعه ان هو ان احنا ما بنهرجش.
Give me the word when you've had enough.
Holy mother, around the run, Jarrett.
حلو كده، مبسوط. انا مش عارف انا بعمل ايه اصلا.
Whoa there. That one made me ring piece tighten up.
تقريبا المفروض نوصل البار ده للاخر، لو عملنا كده هيقتنع.
Scrubbed up now, Chalky. Whoa there. That one made me ring
نمشي
piece
كمان
tighten
في الطريق العكس. لا بس ما نقعش في الميه.
Whoa there. That one made me ring piece tighten up.
في الالعاب اللي هي اللي بتعتمد بشكل كبير على السواقه زي جي تي اي ومافيا، ما بحبش فيها المهمات اللي بتبقى المعتمده على السرعه. بحس ان هي unpredictable شويه، متعرفش تتنبأ هيحصل فيها ايه، وممكن تعيدها اكتر من مره.
Give me the word when you've had enough.
قربنا.
Give it a rest before you get the peelers all horned up for us.
اوبا لا خلصت.
Over here. Now, get the fuck out of my ride.
كده الراجل اقتنع. سلام.
Come around me place in a bit. We got more to discuss.
طيب والله تمام، بعد ما اقنعنا بيرك كده خلاص ايه المفروض هنروح له المكان اللي هو ساكن فيه. هو ساكن فين بقى؟ ماشي. لسه تعتبر المهمة مخلصتش. كومبليت. طيب كده بقى المفروض هنروح لبيرك ونبدأ معاه نشوف هنسترد التريتوري بتاعته ازاي، لان هو ده الطريقة اللي هتخلينا ناخد بقية المدينة من سال ماركانو. انا هقفل الفيديو ده على كده واشوفكم الفيديو الجاي لما نروح لبيرك ونبدأ المهمات بتاعته. يلا سلام.